All right, so I'm coming to pick up my daughter from her pre-K classroom right now. And I just had a couple thoughts that were coming to my mind that I think a lot of people my age are dealing with, and that is student loans. So Lindsay's car that she has now, we traded it in. Actually, it's a used car, and we traded it in for the old car. Traded the old car in for the new car. You get what I'm saying. We had a pretty good deal on the loan before, and we were pretty close to paying it off. But it started to have some mechanical issues, so we thought, it's time to get a new car, and a used car, a new used car. So we went through the financing of the dealership, and it wasn't bad. It was a shorter term. Interest rate, I guess, was so, and the payment was a bit more than what we were paying for Lindsay's. So I thought, it'd be kind of nice to just refinance with the bank that we used to go through before. It was a credit union. And I'll see if I can do that. And I called today, and they said, yeah, let's do the application. We have to send it to underwriting. It's going to take an hour or so. Give us a call back. And I thought, my credit score's all right. Like, it'll be okay. And so I did that. Well, I got to pick up my daughter, so I'm going to pause, and I'll let you know what they said here in a second. Okay, so I got my daughter from pre-K, but yeah, the frustration that I wanted to I guess rant about and maybe just put it out there is.
And they had puppets at my school.
Oh, they did? That's cool. They had puppets at your school. That's so cool.
2 little piggies.
Uh-huh.
And the big bad wolf.
All right. 2 little piggies and then the big bad wolf. So,
the little otter, he had to get back home.
Oh, that sounds like a good story. So the thing I wanted to rant about was just the student loans. So I wanted to get a better rate. I wanted to possibly lower my payment, and I wanted to, just adjust the terms. And then I wanted to give business to my local credit union instead of this, random loan company that I didn't know. So they sent it to underwriting. I called back in an hour, and they said, yeah, it looks like your debt to income ratio is not so great. We're gonna have to deny it. And they thought, oh, well, let's look closer. Okay, you're a teacher, here's your income. But then they started looking close and like, oh, well, here's the deal. You have these student loans that are causing your debt to income ratio to be too high. So that was a little frustrating because I've heard that story before. Lindsay and I have tried to get a house before, and that was the story. They said, well, credit score is okay, everything else looks good, what sucks is your debt to income ratio because you have student loans. These student loans are too gnarly for us to approve you. And with the house, it was frustrating, and now once again with this, I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. But debt to income ratio, student loans, they stacked up. I didn't get any scholarships. I didn't apply for any scholarships or any sort of grants or anything. I just took loans out, and now I have 2 degrees and I have a ton of student loan debt, and it's and I guess I'm underemployed. I'm not paying back that investment that I figured, I'll take these loans out. I thought that as a student, I'll take these loans out to pay for my school.
And bye.
Juju thinks I should be done, huh? I'll take these loans out, but when I graduate, I'll have this degree in my hand that'll give me enough marketability for me to get a job that I can pay off these loans. Like that was my plan with my undergraduate degree was I will have a good enough job to pay back these loans. Well, 10 years later, I haven't really even paid a dime.
He's teaching his kids.
And I'm teaching my kids. Yeah, I don't know what to teach my kids sometimes. But I'm gonna pay back these loans. That's what I thought. Well, I haven't paid a single penny. Well, I think I made like one payment one time. I haven't paid anything back, and they've been accumulating so much interest over the years that I'm just like stuck. It's almost like I feel like I'm in a student loan prison. So it's frustrating. And today was just a reminder that, you know, my student loans are holding me back from a house and from a refinancing on my car. So I don't know. I think that a lot of people are in the situation that I'm in, but I'm hopeful that that I'll get out of this, and hopefully I'll start paying off some of those student loans and get a house someday. We'll see how things go.